Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Enderpants server. Today is gonna be a little bit of a buildy type episode. It's actually been quite a long time since I've done a video on here. I got a lot more done up on the platform since the last episode. Did quite a bit off camera, and the server has gone through a few changes since then. Though I won't really get in. Most of it is out by spawn, but we're not going to do any spawn videos or world tours or anything like that today. Today is kind of a hurry up and get stuff done kind of a day. What I want to do is we're going to head up there. I want to finish up the upper side as far as just the structure. We're not going to build anything up there just yet, but I just want to finish up laying down the foundation. And then we're going to start working on the kind of the points on the sides of this thing. I know a while back I had talked about doing, instead of the twisted pillars, I'm going to do sort of a decorative point on each of the sides, one for each cardinal direction, and that I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I've settled on doing that instead because the curved pillars, I can't. Let's see, what I don't need anything in there, or do I? I do. We need some of this. I don't think that I have not only enough time to start doing it, or I should say to finish it, but it's not coming out quite the way that I want to. I think in order to do something like what I wanted to do, it requires a little more exact math in order to get it to flow correctly. Because every once in a while there'll be, instead of flowing nice and curved, smooth, it kind of does a jib jab. It's all jaggy kind of a thing because the ratio isn't right as far as up movement and turning movement, I guess you would want to say. So I need to get the math a little bit more figured out for that. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. We're just going to go for a simpler approach and do some decorations on each of the four sides here. And we'll get into a little bit more on that here a little later in the episode. I wanted to finish this up really quick. And then while I'm doing this, I wanted to talk about the future of this server. So basically what I've been doing here is I just laid down the slabs first, and then put grass on top, and then bordered the grass, left a one block space around the whole thing, and did stairs. So nothing really too fancy here. Kind of self-explanatory. So as far as the future of the server goes, I'm probably gonna need more dirt. Oh, I did bring dirt. Okay. There's been talk about a reset. And for good reason. Not really a whole lot of people play. I myself am guilty of that. Seems like a lot of people have either lost interest in the server, or lost interest in vanilla, or just are too busy with things. For whatever reason, the server is, for the most part, dead. I've been on a few times here and there, and really, I am the only person that I'm on, at the time that I'm on. There's only been one time that I can think of where there has been more than myself on. There was, it was about a month ago, I want to say. There was probably 3 or 4 people on, and they were discussing the possibilities of a reset, different things that could be done in order to liven the server up a little bit. And one of which was indeed a reset. I need more dirt, looks like. And they were talking about doing a world border. And actually, let's back up a little bit here. One of the things that was done in order to... I have no dirt. Looks like we're going for a swim. One of the things that was done in order to maintain interest is everybody abandoned their bases, their original bases, and had left to go to some... I want to say it was a... I don't think it was an Ice Spike Plains. I think it was just some frozen area. And having these dogs around is kind of... It's nice, but at the same time, I'm always afraid that I'm going to hit them. Let's see, what chest was it in? There we go, dirt. I'll grab one of those too. They moved out to this snowy area, and they started building. They left. They abandoned everything. They abandoned their inventories, their ender chests, or I should say, they cleaned out their ender chests and put them. Left all the items that were in it at their bases, and then they abandoned the bases. So they all moved out to this snow biome somewhere that I'd go check it out, but I can't for the life of me find the coordinates on where it's at. So they all moved out there, and they all took up kind of a simplistic approach, kind of a minimalist type of thing. They all have a profession, and that is really the only thing that they're allowed to do. Like, for instance, one will be a butcher, and he's the only one that is able to sell, meats and foods and whatnot, stuff like that. And you're if you're not the butcher, you really don't have it's frowned upon should you have a way to get a lot of it. Like, it's sort of helps promote interaction between players, and also kind of a trade system, if you will, which is a really cool idea. I was really up for it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to play, and as much as I want to, really. And there's no big bases, no big farms allowed, and all of the building structures were supposed to be relatively similar. Let's see, how did I... It looks like I have to get rid of this. Right? Yes, no? And this one too. That's glass. Okay. I need slabs. Yeah, so like I said, I'd go... Oh, that's not what I want to do. And of course, I don't pick it up. So I almost went out there, but like I said, I didn't because of time restraints and whatnot. So that is... I don't know how that's doing. Apparently, it's not doing all that well. I mean, it was for a while, I suppose. I don't think it's still doing well because, like I said, almost never do I see anybody else on when I'm on. Not that I play very much, anyways. So, anyways, I guess what the point of this this roundabout story is... One there. I need to get rid of that one. And then these two here is that I let's see, it's 2 2 1 1 and then 2 2 in the other direction. 2 2, so this would get dirt 1 1. That needs to go away. And then 1, and there we go. Okay, so there's that. And the rest is filled with glass. Alrighty. And then I have to do the border here. So, so to change things up, people were talking about a server reset, and one of the things that they wanted to do in the next update, or in the next reset, was to build within a confined area. They're going to start using the ward borders, which is kind of a cool idea. Um, well, I thought that was Silk Touch. It is not Silk Touch. I guess I'll still use it. You'll have to excuse my voice. It doesn't seem to be as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I seem to be coming down with something. I haven't really been feeling all that well in the last day or two, so that's why my voice is a little wonky right now. And well, that does. So anyways, about the reset. Oh, I need more stairs, don't I? We're going to hold off. Well, actually, I shouldn't really say that because I don't really know for sure. That is not what that does. I'm so used to modded where right-clicking will grab the whole stack in the mouse, which is very, very convenient. And every time I go back to vanilla, I forget about it. So what we're doing with the reset is that gonna? Okay, that does work. Oh, wait a second. I have a feeling I screwed something up. Was there not supposed to be? No, there isn't. Yeah, I screwed up. I gotta get rid of all this stuff. Figures. We're gonna hold off until 1.9. That's what the talk is. And because if 1.9 happens to add more items, more blocks to use, then obviously it would make more sense to start, reset the server after that happens, not before. So that way you don't have to generate, new, go further out to, we'll just go make more stairs, I guess, to generate the new blocks, new terrain, whatever happens to be coming. Nobody really knows for sure yet. So I don't know when the I'll make a couple more of those. Oh wait, what did I just make? Oh, pressure plates. There we go. Nobody really knows for sure when that's going to happen, so that is in an indefinite not deadline. What do I want to say here? It's up for debate, to be announced, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So I don't know if the server's gonna change anytime soon, or if that still wasn't enough. Jesus, how many do I need? Okay, one more round should do it. But I do want to finish at least a portion of this before that happens. So I don't know how much time I have left, but I do want to at least get something done on my build here, because it has taken me far too long to really do much on it, to be honest with you. It's I had big plans for it. That's not gonna work. Or is it? No, I need to change this one. There we go. And then there. Yeah, okay, that's all finished. Really had big plans for this, and I never really got a chance to finish it. Oh wow, that's the first time I've seen anybody get on with the name change thing. I forgot all about that. That's just it's funny that the formerly known as. That's funny. Yeah, so there's that. Anyways, back to the situation at hand here. I want to finish this. Yeah, cliff notes. I want to finish this. Server reset might happen. Don't know how much time I have to finish this, so we're going to do what we can, and hopefully just be happy with it. If the server reset does end up happening, I may or may not record on it. I may or may not even continue to play on the server, because my time constraints have gotten much worse. I have recently picked up more hours at work because I got you need money, so so I picked up a bunch of hours and on top of my already hectic life schedule. So being able to play a dedicated number of hours on a game per week is slowly, or I should say, is quickly not becoming an option. Because if I know logging in once a month doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when you have tons and tons of stuff to do, it really is. Because I've been asked a few times on this server if I was coming back, which is understandable because I wasn't around. So I'm not really sure. I know that I probably won't be recording on it, and this is the reason why. For a long time, my channel has needed a flagship series. I need something that is going to have. Funny you ask. Oops, Jesus, early morning. Jeez, actually, it's early morning right now, and my fingers are still kind of cold, so they're still kind of dumb and Frankenstein-y. Recording right now. Speaking of recording, back to what I said, I need a flagship series. I need a series that's gonna get up into the hundreds of episodes. In order to do that, I got to thinking there's really only one way that's going to happen. It can't really be a server because servers get reset from time to time, and those make for bad big builds anyways because of the you have a lot of people basically doing the same, or all trying to do something. So a lot of times, I want to keep this here for now. So a lot of times you don't really get to build as much as you want to build. Let's see. We'll go back up top for a minute here. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do up here real quick before we go down. So you don't really get a chance to build as much as you want to build, and there's the resets and whatnot. So servers getting up into the high numbers is not impossible. People do it, but it's unlikely, especially for me. There's also modded. That doesn't work either because mods become out of date, and if not always are they updated, and even when they are updated, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it breaks what you already have going, especially in the case of 1.6.4 to 1.17 and above. My modded world would not have survived that because the way things changed, everything changed dramatically. So that was, there's that. So basically, once you start a modded world, it has to stay kind of in that version indefinitely because there's not really any good way to update it without losing a bunch of stuff or creating problems and whatnot. So modded stuff is out. And really, that only leaves a vanilla solo. And I have not done vanilla solo yet. So in the coming months, and I say months because I don't really know for sure when I'm going to be able to get to do this, but I would like to start a solo single-player world, vanilla, and that'll be my flagship series. That's going to be the one that I can build whatever I want to build without fear of not getting anything done due to a reset. It'll be a snapshot, so I can always keep up to date with the newest stuff. That's new blocks and features and mechanics and whatnot. And I'll just be able to build anything that I want to build at my leisure without worrying that somebody else already built something like that or took a spot that I wanted to use for a build or something like that. So it'll just be it'll be my thing, and I think it'll be it'll be nice. It'll be a good time. So look for that in the coming months. I plan to do that very well. Again, I don't know for sure. I'm not going to give an exact date, but it is something on the schedule. It's on my mind. So what do we want to do now? I know what I want to do now. Let's jump down. Actually, we can't jump down now because we don't have any holes to jump through. So it looks like we go down the old-fashioned way. Speaking of jumping down, fun fact, I just died a few minutes ago. Not since I've been talking, but just before I started recording, I jumped off of the middle here, thinking I was going to land in the water below, and I did, but water doesn't always save you, apparently. If you... well, let's jump down. I know there's... I should live there. Oh yeah, grab all my stuff. If you jump into the corner of a block that has water on it, such as this area right here, which is right where I fell, where there's only like a 1/16 of a layer of water, you collide with the block before it detects the water. Apparently, I died. I had it's only my 7th death on the server ever. I had 46 or 47 levels on me, and so that was kind of disappointing. When it was the first time that this has ever done this to me. I've never died in this water before, and so fun fact: you can die in water if you don't have at least probably half a block of water layer or water thickness to jump into. So I am going to I'm going to check a few things real quick, and we will get started on building what I want to do with the sides here. So it turns out I talked too long today. That last clip was a continuous almost 23 minutes, and I didn't even realize it. So I'm not going to have enough time to do what I want to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break here. This will be the end of the episode, and I will immediately start recording what I did want to do, and that will be on the next episode. So I'm getting a little bit more done here than I wanted, or than I originally anticipated on doing. But that's okay. We got an empty house at the moment, so I might as well get it in while I can. So what we're going to do is call this one all done for today. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. It's been a while since I've done kind of just a nice buildy type of episode. It feels good to do that every once in a while. I don't do it too often because sometimes, sometimes people don't like that. Sometimes they want to see a little more progress than just placing a few blocks. But I do want to start doing a little bit more of that. Kind of show my my creative process a little bit. Much like B-Dubs does, he shows a lot of that's pretty much primarily all that he shows is how he builds, and he doesn't make a whole lot of cuts. He just the really overly grindy / boring parts he cuts out, but for the most part he shows all of his building. Oh, well, that's disappointing. So I'm going to start doing a little bit more of that. I don't know if I'm going to do that with this series, because I don't know how much of this series is left. But I do plan to make those changes sometime soon. I don't, whether it be in my modded world, my modded server, which is a lot of fun, by the way. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. It is a lot of fun. I have a lot of good times on mods, but I also have a good time on vanilla too. So look for those changes. They're coming. Don't know when, but they're coming. So that's gonna be about it for today. Thanks for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so. It'll help me out, help me and my channel out immensely. I do so like it when I get comments. I don't often get comments, but I always enjoy reading them. I like feedback from my viewers. As few as there are. I still like to hear kind of what's going on, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, what I need to do to improve things. So please keep that in mind. Please comment. I do like comments. So take care, everybody. I'll see you when I see you.